Oh wow! Hi, welcome back to my channel and thanks for stopping by my video. Today I'm going to talk about this one line a day journal. Another name for this journal is a 5-year memory book. This is another really great and amazing journal, so let's get started. Alright, so before I officially begin this video, in today's video I'm gonna start by talking in Japanese, same as just last time, and later I'm gonna switch my language back to English. So if you're an English speaker, please skip the Japanese part and directly go to the English part. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna talk in English and how many minutes I'm gonna talk in Japanese, so please go to the description box to learn where you should be skipping to and just enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, are you ready to learn another amazing journal? Let's go! 皆さんこんにちは。本日もご視聴いただきありがとうございます。それでは、今日はですね、新しいジャーナルまたご紹介していきたいと思います。ちょっとちらっと前回予告したと思うんですけれども、今回はこのOne Line a Day Journal というものですね。またの名を A 5-Year Memory Book というふうに書いてあって、これはですね、5年間日記ですね。で、始めたのは実は2019年なんですけど、私は、去年はですね、基本的にもう完全に、失速して失敗しています。なのでほとんど2019年の最初のパートは空っぽなので、今年から気合を入れ直して再スタートをしているところではあるんですが、ちょっとですね10月も転び気味です。はい、なので、2020年も2019年よりは埋まっているんですけど、まだぼちぼちという感じで、今ちょっとまたね、このちゃんと継続するというところで何が足りていないのかなだとか、もっとどんな工夫ができるのかなっていうのを学んでいるところです。はい、で、まずこの本を、表紙だけまずお見せすると、出している会社なんですけど、CHRONICLE BOOKS という会社で、これもアメリカの会社ですね。で、残念ながら、ご紹介しながらちょっとこんなことを話すのもという感じなんですが、このクロニクルブックスさんのウェブサイトに行って、日本にもオンラインで買えるのかっていうのを見たところ、アメリカ国内にしか郵送してないようなんですね。なので他の国、アメリカ以外の他の国に住んでいると、オンラインでのオーダーができないような感じですね。で、ただ、この表紙のは見たことないんですけど、他の完全に淡いブルーだとか、あとはちょっとネイビーにゴールドの星が書いてあるような表紙のものがあるんですけど、その2つのデザインに関しては私東京のあるお店でもなんか見かけたことがあるんですね。お店の名前ちょっと覚えてないですし、それが丸の内だったか大手町だったか、ほぼ似たり寄ったりな場所ではあるんですが、で見つけたかちょっとはっきり思い出せないんですけれども、たまに買えることがあるかもしれないです。去年の、どこかで一度見かけたことがあるので、ふと出会うこともあるかもしれないです。なのでずっと欲しいなと思ってアンテナを張っていただいて、都内かな、他のところはわからないんですけども、本屋さんだとか雑貨屋さんとかもあるかもしれないですね。ちょっとふらっと立ち寄っていただいた時にあるって気づかれるかもしれません。大体どのデザインでも共通しているのがこの One Line a Day、5-Year Memory Book、 この表示がどのデザインでも大体一緒なので、見つけたらぜひ購入していただけたらなと思います。値段は忘れたけれどまあします。 何千何百円、超アバウトだけど5000円はしないです、4000円もしないですっていうあたりで、ちょっと記憶は曖昧です。で早速中をお見せするとこんな風になっています。はい。でですね、ここに、例えば November 1st、November 2nd っていうことで11がNovember 20, 21st, 22nd 21日22日って書いてあります。なので例えばこっちのページで言うと、このページ、に、11月21日に、なったら毎年同じページを5年間開くっていう形になっていて、例えば去年私は始めてるのでちゃんと書けてればここ埋まっているはずなんですけど、2019年の11月21日、2020年の11月21日、22年、21年、22年、23年かな、4年っていう風に、縦にですね、思い出が同じ日にちで振り返られるっていう風になっています。でちょっとこれに関してはどういう効果が得られるかとかは私全然まだ成功していないので何とも言えないんですけども、これではなく前回ご紹介したこちらの、5 minutes journal、 こちらですね。私は実は去年の9月24日あたりにこのノートを使い始めていて、で、見てもう今年も9月過ぎてるので、そうか去年の9月に始めたんだと思って見ていて、1年前のことって意外と覚えてそうな気がしてたんですけど、見てみると結構不思議でした。1年前の自分の割に結構忘れてるんですね。こんなこと考えてたんだって思うことが書いてあって、たった1年前でもこうやって少し書いてあって振り返ることができると面白いなっていうふうに思った経験があるので、こういう本当に何行かな、One line a day journal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 6行くらいなんですけど、たったこれだけでも何か書いておくと振り返るときにいろいろ学びがあったりするので面白いんじゃないかなというふうに思います。はい。なので、アメリカに行くことがあれば本屋さんとかでもう頻繁に見かけることがあると思います。あとはアメリカ国内に住んでる方だったらオーダーすることできると思いますし、ちょっとアメリカ行く時期なんて、特に今はねいつ行くんだなんていう感じだと思うんですけど、都内では見つけられる場所もあるので、もし見つかったらここにありましたっていう情報をアップデートしたいなと思っているので、ご興味お持ちの方がいらっしゃいましたら、コメントとかいただけたらなと思います。でこれについては5年間なのでね、時間がかかるものなので本当に何を学んだかみたいなことはあまりまだ話しづらいんですけど、こんなものがあるよっていうことだけお伝えします。はい。じゃあ次英語に移りますね。Okay, that was pretty fast, but now I'm gonna switch my language back to English and talk about this 1-liner day journal, a 5-year memory book. Have you seen this before? If you're living in the United States or you have lived in the States, I'm sure a lot of people have seen this because you can find it in the bookstores or I would say it's pretty much in the bookstores. And if you're living in the States, you're also able to order this one online. This book is published by a company called CHRONICLE BOOKS. I will put the link below in the description box. This company saying that it's based in San Francisco. So I just guess maybe the headquarters is in San Francisco. If I find a store, I would love to go in the future. But for now, I just have this one that I purchased in 2018, also before I left Boston to come back to Japan. And I purchased this one for myself, of course, but I also purchased this one for one of my best friends, and I just gave it to her. I purchased another one, the same one, last year, and I gave it to my mom as well. I'm not sure if she's working on it, but actually you can start at any time you want. Okay, so let me show you what's inside in a real quick. So let's go to the 1st of December. Oh, actually today's October 30th, so I just opened this page. I started this book actually in 2019 and now it's 2020, so I'm supposed to have some entries here on the top of the pages, but last year I was so stressed out and I haven't created any routines of journaling, so I was failing out of stress and busy lifestyle, so it's empty for now. I was thinking, should I just restart as 2020 as the first year, but because I have some entries from January through March from 2019, I just wanted to accept the fact that I was not in the mood of writing last year, and this year is the year I really put myself into this diary. Actually, I still failed this year. I was in a very busy and not very happy environment in terms of work until the end of March, so I have no entry in the first 3 months of this year, and I restarted this one April this year, and I think I pretty much failed this month in October as well, so I'm thinking about getting back to this routine in November. But when I have an entry consistently in May through September, it's really great. I can definitely look back on each day and feel that, oh, I was thinking about this, oh, I was struggling with that, but now I'm not feeling this way anymore. Even just looking back on yourself 3 months ago, you can learn so much, and think about learning, reflecting on yourself from 5 years ago. That would be amazing, right? In 5 years, people change a lot, but people don't change much either, and it's really great to see how much you progress and how much you're staying the same, and you may find yourself in a completely different places, and that's what you can do with this 5 years memory book. So let's focus on one page. Now you see October 30. So this is the page you encounter every year on the October 30. So if I had this one from last year, now I'm seeing myself from last year, and it's kind of really cool to learn about my voice from a year prior to now, and just remember what I was thinking, what kind of life I had. Unfortunately, I don't have my entry from last year. It's kind of sad, but this year I'm gonna have an entry here, and next year I'm really excited to see how I would feel about my life next year, or maybe about this year. Well, of course, this year is full of pandemic, and I think everyone's mind and lifestyle and everything is affected by that, small or big, and maybe we are still affected this time next year, big or small, but maybe when I complete this book, the final year is 2023. I'm hoping to see a totally different world, totally different self, and yeah, it's gonna be exciting, right? Also, when I go to January, in the beginning of the year, I can already see some entries 2 years in a row. Yeah. So when I go to, for example, January 12 and 13, yeah, I can learn from myself from 2 years prior to next year. That's kind of cool. What's so cool about reflecting on yourself through journaling probably is you are simply just happy to recognize your growth. So for example, maybe 2 years ago you're not in a good place, but now, oh, I'm such a I'm in such a good place. I've grown so much. I learned so much. Oh, I have so many more friends than 2 years ago. That's really cool. And how did I grow? Like, you have a chance to reflect on yourself, and you can definitely learn something new and great. Or if your current life is not as bright as 2 years ago, looking back on the good memory will bring you some energy and another motivation that you're losing right now. So either way, reflection is really powerful. I haven't really experienced the consistent effect through this because I'm still in the middle of the journey, and I also missed a lot of entries from last year. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of off and on for sure because of the way how it started, but I'm sure it's gonna get better, only better through the end of the 5 years. So yeah, I'm excited to see this. I'm now debating whether I should get the new book just to have a fresh start from the 2021 or continue with this book. I'm not entirely sure, but because I'm currently living in Japan and I cannot purchase this one online to Japan, I'll probably just continue with this book. Even just having whole entries for 3 years, the last 3 years would help. So yeah, maybe I would just see this as a 3-year memory book, and yeah, that would be great too. Alright, so I cannot talk much about this book because I'm still in the middle of the journey and I'm not super successful on this, but if I have any update, like something new, new learning, I will definitely keep you posted. But today I just did a little bit of introduction, so I hope you enjoy learning about this journal, and if you have some question or comment, please comment down below, and I'm excited to see this. Alright, so thank you so much for watching today's video. That was pretty shorter than the other videos, but yeah, I'm excited to film another video. I'm thinking whether I should move on to the next journal or talk about something completely different. I have something I want to talk about that's actually about the mental health and my experience in going to see the therapist. And I have a blog that I was writing in 2018 and 19, and my last entry was from May this year, and I was writing about my experience seeing the therapist in the United States. Not many people really disclose the fact that they were seeing the therapist for mental health counseling, and I happen to be the one that's happy to talk about my experience of, you know, how I was seeing the therapist and how effective it was. So, and one of my best friends just sent me a comment about my last blog entry of seeing the therapist back in the States. Yeah, when I do this YouTube video about journaling, I want to connect the topic of mental health and journaling at the same time. Maybe I'm gonna talk about mental health next time. If you're interested in, please come back to my channel. Okay, so thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!